Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And if you watch my videos on a regular basis, you're probably going to go, hey, wait a minute, I remember this place. Indeed. What a view. This is in a very high-end area, and this is one of the highest end houses up here. In fact, it's on the market if you want to buy it for just under $4 million. Beautiful spot. That's downtown Kelowna, and of course the bridge over to West Kelowna over there, or West Bank they call it, depends who you ask. And of course Okanagan Lake. So I was here about 3 months ago, and if you go back about 3 months, you'll find I've posted a video showing this carpet, and the carpet is 7 years old, and it's a Traxta, and it's very worn in the traffic areas. The very first time I saw this carpet a few years ago, it was already showing the usual Traxta serious deterioration. They got a couple little dogs. They come in here and tear around in here, and they pee and they puke and poop too, I guess. And every time I come here, it's got lots of stains and everything. If you go back to the last video about 3 months or so ago, this is testimony to how effectively the SETT method not only cleans the carpet, but how it stays clean. And the stains don't come back. If you go back to the video about 3 months ago, and I'll put the date on it that I was here in the description when I post this video, so you can go back and take a look, and you'll see there was all kinds of really obvious stains right in this area here. And over at the door there was a real nasty one, and I got them all out. Actually, there was a bedroom over there I did as well, had a very nasty stain in there, and I took it out. We just looked at it before I came in here, and it totally gone, never came back. And that's the beauty of this system. Not only does it clean exceptionally well, it stays clean, and the stains do not come back. So when people say to you, well, this method using the pads and extracting and transferring the soil out like that, that's you got to use truck mount, blah blah blah. No, sorry, been there, done that. This will clean the carpet more effectively, and it will stay clean, and the stains will not come back, assuming you do it correctly. So if you want to go and take a look, it was about 3 months ago I was here, and I've actually recorded doing this job before, but yeah, I remember last time I had these nasty stains all over the place. So I vacuumed with my Kirby because it's a Traxta, and when you vacuum them, the vacuum will really stick, because it's such a soft, plushy carpet. It tends to constrict the airflow. So the Kirby is a good choice for vacuuming a carpet like this. And I'm going to use the AstroTurf pad on here. I've never cleaned this with the AstroTurf pad, but I'm quite confident that this will be a really good choice for this case. And yeah, it's got these this is her closet. Lots of clothes, and very constrictive to get in here. But of course, with the is that a stain? No, that's nothing. Well, maybe it is. But anyway, with the Centaur, because it's broken down to the or the plus guard is off, of course. Then the base is only 15 inches, and this is a 15-inch pad driver, so it gives me the ability to get into these crampy areas. Or I could use the 13-inch pad driver if I want to, but I think this will work fine. Which is another one of the reasons why this is such a great machine, because of its versatility. So let's go to work. Now, I did use my trigger sprayer, and I did a light misting right down the center here to the doorway. It doesn't really look very soiled at all, but I can see where she's taken out a couple of stains, and there's slightly light patches here. So, and the little doggies are running around in here all the time, of course. They're very cute little things. One's a 6-pounder. Okay. This is immediately brightening up. To come at that from the other side, I think. This is a very, very plush carpet. And it's probably I guess it's got the heaviest denier. Usually they have different levels of denier on the carpet, which is the concentration of fiber per square inch, and I think this probably would be the highest rating. So it's a very plush, very dense carpet. When they built this house, nothing was expense was not spared anywhere. Marble floors out there, I guess you noticed. Actually, one of the things I appreciate about these particular pads is because they're a little stiffer. You can go over the whole of from the vent without any issues, really. Whereas a thinner pad can sometimes drop in there and you can end up with a kind of throwing your pad. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. We came in this way, might as well come out this way. See, look at that, the handle. The handle won't even fit in here. I mean, I have to, like, I have to turn sideways to go through here. Okay. But there you go. Okay, let's continue on. I'm really appreciating these AstroTurf pads so much more now. It looks like they're going to be my main pad now. Oop. Now, and I was thinking about this earlier. I'm well aware of the fact that they're not as absorbent, because the polyester fiber simply is not as absorbent as a cotton or even the microfiber. But that's not the only factor that comes into play when we're cleaning. And the advantage that these have is that AstroTurf, which is going to be very effective at scrubbing the fiber, and if it, hang on a sec, and if I'm able to dislodge the soil, scrub it off the fiber with the AstroTurf fiber, the green part on the pad, you can see there, the stripe. Then once it's dislodged from the fiber, the polyester, even though it's not as absorbent, is still going to absorb and transfer that soil onto the polyester anyway. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't think the fact that it's less absorbent is as critical as we think necessarily. I think it depends on the carpet and the soil type. But again, I'm not saying this is the only pad you should use. I'm saying this is one of the pads to choose from. Don't dismiss them. If you're using a rotary and you haven't got some of these in your arsenal, you'll probably be better to your advantage to get some. I think you'll find there's times when you'll realize, yeah, this is the right pad for this particular job. Not going to be the right pad for every job. Oh, I really got that thing wet over there. Hope it's going to dry. Oh boy. Anyway, that wasn't too smart. I guess it's polyester, so it'll be fine. But yeah, this carpet has turned out, stayed clean exceptionally well. This is really, again, as I'm saying, this is a testimony to how well the SETT method will clean and how effectively it will remain clean with stains not reappearing. It's just not an issue with this method. All right. Now we'll just head back down the way I came up, and then we'll be done. I just have to do the post vacuum. I'm just doing this one bedroom today, by the way. But it's a pretty big room. What's that?
Can I still do that?
What's that?
To get my purse?
Yep. Just be careful when you don't slip on the tile or on the hard floor there.
Sure. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
How am I going to pay?
Boy, I'm telling you, this is really, really impressive. And this pad is cleaning fantastic. And it's really scrubbing nicely on this tri-extra carpet. The Astro turf is really doing a good scrub. You can see it lifting and separating the pile. I mean, it'll flatten down almost immediately when you step on it, of course, but I can't fix that. The wear is there for sure. And I'm just going to go over all the high traffic areas one more time. Not because I think it looks like it needs to be done, but because it's only going to take a few moments to do it. And I think it's prudent to do that anyway. Yeah, over the years when I've cleaned this carpet, I've seen many very nasty stains on this carpet, and I've gotten them out. And by the way, one of the things about this is the tri-extra carpet fiber, although it wears rapidly, although it's not as bad as a polyester. It is a type of polyester, but it doesn't wear as well or as rapidly. It does have at least the advantage of stains come out of this particular fiber more easily than out of a polyester. So at least it's got that. Okay, we'll work our way over to the entrance of the bedroom. Yes, I just felt it bind, and the reason it's binding is because the carpet's almost dry. It's drying that fast. But again, I can feel that. If I was using an OP machine, I wouldn't have been able to feel that. It might have been a little more difficult to move the machine, but you wouldn't have necessarily realized that that was because the carpet was drying out so rapidly. So let's just double check. Obviously I started here. It's pretty wet right there, actually. Interesting. Now there was a really bad mark here the last time I was here, as I recall. But I obviously got it out and it did not return. Okay, we'll stop. And we'll take a look at the pad. That's pretty black. So, I think I'm going to run over the traffic lane one more time. It'll just take me a few moments. I got all the time I need to do this, so. Next job's not till 1 and it's not even noon yet. Boy, it's really fluffing that carpet up, I'm telling you. That's still a little on the dry side over here. I can feel it binding a little bit. It's amazing. You know, it's such a plush carpet. It's obviously absorbing the moisture a lot. So in the past, I've always done a two-step process on this, gone over it with a fiber pad and then an RMN. This is the first time cleaning this carpet just with the Astro turf, but I am going over it more than one time, as you can see, because this is the second pass. Although I don't think visually it's making any difference at all. I've got the time, so I'm going to do it anyway. And that's one of the things I do is I'll, you know, even if the carpet, I think, it doesn't look too bad. Usually I'll end up going over it again, just because I can. And over the long run, I think that it pays off to just be that a little bit more fastidious about what you're doing, you know. And that's why we have such a exceptional reputation, is people are realize that we go above and beyond. And you know, when you see the kind of results that I'm getting on a carpet like this. Now if I steam clean this carpet, which obviously I'd never do, but it would probably look good initially, but there is no way that the stains wouldn't come back on this carpet. It's just, yeah, and it would resoil rapidly. Of course, it doesn't help that steam cleaners virtually never pre-vacuum. Kind of curious to see if I've picked up much more on the second pass. That's kind of why I wanted to do this. Just wanted to see if using the B side was going to result in a really obvious difference. Obviously I'll pick up something, because you'll always pick something more up. Almost certainly, anyway. Carpet's looking nice and bright again. It's very worn though. Okay, let's have a look-see. A little bit, not very much. That was the first side, and that's pretty black. And there's the B side, a little bit. So I think we've done well. All right, thank you for watching. I hope that that was informative and helpful to you guys. Give you food for thought, showing that the SETT method not only cleans well, but it stays clean and the stains don't come back. So now I'm gonna use the Kirby, and I will do a post vacuum on this carpet. Oh yeah, it's drying really fast. It's almost dry. And yeah, if I had almost $1 million, I wouldn't buy this. I mean, it's nice and all, but not my style. Although the view is nice. Wouldn't mind a view like that. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching and have a good day.